was pegged as one of the favorites early in the season, just due to their uh, very experienced lineups. You're gonna have for the Kaldir Yetis, Rush as the team captain and their first round or team owner and first round pick, with Mr. Lardai Swift and Marker. And on the Flyer side, you're gonna have Moose be the owner, but I'm not sure if he's playing in this one. You're gonna have Peter Lie, Crazyman, and Vapor. And we're off to a quick start here. Alert Eye is on the crease, already trying to get it to Rush. And Peter Lie is moving up forward. Swift gets it off of him. Vapor aggressively boosts after that. It doesn't really work out. Here's a big chance early on. Oh, that pass just does not get past Peter on the ball there. Cuts it off. Here we go. We got Swift. It's O. Alright? I press OU. And Peter. You can speak, by the way. We got Peter. Oh, that shot goes off the shield. And Swift loses it to Vapor. Rush tries to give it to Marker. Marker boosts after it. But Alert Eyes is going to come and get it.
Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all good. Haven't really done any predictions on this one. Who do you think is going to come away with this? Just at
Who has the home field advantage?
The Kaldir Yetis.
My guess is on the Yetis. I think they're gonna do 3 Central games where they're just gonna win all 3 Central.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't even think it's gonna go to 5 games. I think it'll cut about 4.
Yeah, earlier in the season, I was predicting the Yetis to be like dominating even this team, especially with server advantage. But they tried to. Whoa! Look at that one timer. Yeah, how about that?
I was warming up with the Yetis before the game, and they were doing a lot of that third man, like distance one timer, teammate type stuff. So Gettysburg is gonna have to really guard that if they want to win this game.
Yeah, that's tough to predict. I mean, Swift was moving up the top side, and that puck came from not really an angle you expect a one-timer comes out of it. And yeah, if they're practicing that, that's an effective move. As I was saying earlier, the Flyers did get the regular season wins. They beat them on West. If I think Central is the Yeti's best server. If they stick to it, all they really need to do is get past the 2 games they have with Crazyman on the ice. Crazyman has it now. Yeah, one of the biggest factors is Crazyman's only being able to play 2 games. They kind of came into effect in that first series against Marsara.
I don't know though, because we played worse against Negative when Crazy went out. We actually did worse, so I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, what a pass by Gorilla! Powerful shot off the boards and Vapor. Great chance here. Wow. Just if that reaction was a half a second sooner, that would have gone in. Slow reaction saved the day. And Crazyman's gonna get it behind the net.
Very safe play so far. Not a lot of risk taken right now.
And here's Vapor trying to get inside. Both of these teams have very solid defense, and that's part of the, they don't take a lot of risks. And what a pass by Vapor!
Yeah. Vapor restole 2 people, I think, and then passed up to across the crease. Really nice play from him. I don't think Vapor's warmed up, and as far as I think he logged on 2 minutes before the game.
Yeah. He played one EU game earlier today with me, but I haven't seen him on after that. And now Crazyman, oh, that was very close. Rush almost got inside there. Crazyman got the steal at the very last second. Vapor takes a snipe. Near post almost gets Marker, and Vapor's upset. Probably meant for team chat, but he thought that was going to go in. And Rush inside Crazyman, solid defense again. It looks like they're putting Rush up forward a little bit more than Alert Eyes now. Just trying to make him make all the plays happen. And to Swift. Swift inside finds the gap. How about that? Swift with a goal. That's his second of the night.
Yeah, that was just a really good accuracy from Swift. He, that was like a hairline on the bottom post right there. That was just really nice accuracy. Good shot.
Yeah, Gurla was in pretty solid positioning. He was covering most of the middle of the net, and that very accurate shot. And Alert has the next, wow, another opportunity. And it was just a missed pass. And another shot. They're really firing on Gorilla right now.
A really high level play overall, right? You can't take credit from anyone. Everyone's playing pretty well. I think, excuse me, I think Alert Eyes is not doing a whole lot right now. I think Rush and Swift are just kind of passing between each other and making plays. I think if one of the other, like if Vapor maybe, or yeah, probably Vapor, if he sat in between them at all times, I don't think they'd get a lot going like they are right now. We'll have to see how it unfolds. You know, it's no one's game right now. It's very close. Goals are being scored, right? So like you can't really say that more goals aren't going to be scored. So, what are your predictions? Who do you think is going to come away with this game in particular?
This game right now, you got to give the advantage to Kaldir. They have the goal lead, they have the momentum, and right now, the one shot or the one like really good opportunity that the Flyers had was basically Vapor just getting some great clicks and then finding a great pass. It was a fantastic play, but you can't like count on those all the time. Vapor,
right?
Almost, yeah, he loses it to Alert Eye. Solid click by him, but yeah, you can't rely on that kind of play to get goals. You gotta get some. Well, you gotta get a little bit lucky, but because these Kaldir Yetis have been just playing solid defense all season. Rush in the middle, looking for a pass. It goes all the way back to Mark.
See how I mean them? Like even when they're always passing between each other. I think if what needs to happen is one of New Gettysburg's players needs to sit on either Rush or Swift, just shadow that player, like put Peter on or something. You know, I think that would really disrupt Kaldir's play.
I think Peters might be the one person you don't want on him, just because he's a little bit delayed and he's a good clicker, but like, you know, that's another chance. But Rush and Swift are both like, you know, at the moment they're both top 5 at clicking. I think. They're just really on point a lot of the time. And even though Peter's good, you need Vapor or Crazyman to really, you know, balance that out. And Alert, another defensive steal from Alert, doing a pretty good job there. Rush here, he's moving up, he finds Swift, and there you go, another connection between Swift and Rush. Almost creates a goal. Alert Eyes sitting back as third man, boosting up, has Swift, and that metal one-timer finds Rush. A little bit of accuracy could have gotten a goal. It was good by Gorilla to stay in the net, though. Kind of moved back a little after that reaction.
The gap was there, yeah, though.
Yeah.
Rush just missed.
Yeah. And Alert Eyes got ahead of himself there, and now a chance for the Flyers, missing a pass there to Crazyman. Crazyman has Peter off the top boards, but loses it to Rush and Swift, and now Rush boosting forward. Rush goes through the defense to find that pass.
Yeah, really nice save from Kerr there. Realizing that his defense had no chance. Probably, you know, seeing that from experience, and he just shut it down.
Now here's Marker. He stopped that shot, gives it to Swift, who gives it to Rush. Rush can't find Alert Eyes. And Peter gets it back to Gurr. Crazyman has Rush defending him. And finds Peter, but loses it to Rush. Rush going up top, has a pass, but Vapor cuts it off at the last second with a boost. Peter can get around Alert Eyes and a powerful shot. A little off, but a good reaction from Marker there. Rush looking for something here. He finds the boost and the shot, and that's another goal for the Yetis.
Yeah, Marker with the assist, you know, that's just from back to front build-up right there. You know, New Gettysburg just has to limit those and get some opportunities like that of their own. Otherwise, it's going to start, you know, pulling out of hand for Kaldir.
Yeah, I just watched a little bit of the replay on my second screen, and Crazyman gets it. But Vapor was right there watching that pass, but Marker put it right outside of his range, and it left Vapor in the dust and created a great opportunity for Kevin. And Rush loses it to Vapor. Peter, can he make something happen? The Flyers are down 2 goals now. Crazyman takes a shot, loses it to Rush, and another great opportunity for Kaldir here. It's a 2-on-1. Alert Eyes turns around, moving towards the net, finds the near post. Oh, very close. Good moves by Alert to get Gorilla to move at that exact moment. And missed pass. Peter gets it to Vapor. Vapor. He's in the middle of the ice, has people boosting at him. He makes a play, but Rush gets him as he is about to break the defense. And wow, good save.
I think Vapor is slowly losing faith in Peter. I think he's going to start doing a lot more solo work and trying to, push through for a goal, which I don't think is a good plan. So I think I have to give the rest of this game to Kaldir. They're all playing well. Alert Eyes is playing his role, I guess, keeping the chemistry alive. But really, it's just a Swift and Rush show right now, and they're both just playing fantastically.
I mean, they're both on point right now. They're getting the shots they need. They're making passes. You really don't see them wasting their chances.
Right, right.
When they
don't really miss passes in the offensive third. They're crisp with their passes. They're quick. They're doing it in a position where the other one isn't defended by two people. They're just. I think Rush and Swiss chemistry is really what's winning them this game right now.
Mm-hmm. You don't really see the same thing with the Flyers at the moment. They Vapor, Peter, not really clicking. Crazyman has a couple missed passes. Just right now, I think you're right. Vapor is going to try and do this all by on his own, and it's not going to work out. Oh, that near post was open. Hits the post though. Peter.
No, because see, all they have to do is double team him like that, and then there's not much he can do.
He's by himself, and you're not going to be winning those clicks when Rush and Swift are right on top of you.
Not on Central, at least.
Yeah, and Rush gets it. No, he doesn't get it to Alert Eyes. Alert Eyes messed up his boost. And this puck is loose. Peters gets it to Gorilla. Vapor now, he's taking it up. Doesn't really have a teammate ready for him, and Rush just goes right after and takes it from him. Crazyman. See, that's that's just wasted possession.
That's what I'm saying. Loss of faith in Peter.
Alert Eyes got Crazyman to boost. Here's a chance. Rush gets inside. Takes that near post shot. Nothing happening there, though. Another opportunity. Loses it. No, Vapor. Oh, Rush does get it back. Rush has. Wow, what a move. And
Kaldir's just having fun at this point. They're passing all over the place. They're just having a good time. And really, that's when you're comfortable in your play. Then that's when you're gonna shine the most. And Kaldir is really playing well. I'm enjoying their play style right now.
Yeah, honestly, it just looks like they're dominating on pretty much all fronts.
Yeah, every front. Even though they don't even have a dedicated defender, their defense is better, their midfield is better, their offense is better. Even though the individual talent, on paper, might be better on New Gettysburg right now, it's just not. It's all about the chemistry.
Here we go, Swift trying to get something happening there. Doesn't work out. Crazyman. He's bringing it up as the third man. Has Vapor. Vapor tries to go through Rush, just loses it. And this is another opportunity. That missed pass to Alert Eyes. And now Swift goes to Alert. Alert takes a shot, and that'll get stopped. 2 minutes left. Very big lead, at least against the, when the Yetis have it, they're not going to be giving away 3 goals in 2 minutes. And I don't see them losing this one. What do you think the Flyers are going to do to change up their game plan in Game 2? Oh, big snipe.
The big one is West, right? They're going to, if Moose is here, which I assume he is, I'm not sure, is they're going to change up the server. So they're going to try and out-click, I guess. Vapor's got to do more, Peter's got to do more, and Crazy's doing okay, and Gur's doing okay, but they're losing everything up top. They're just, and it's like Vapor will lose it and then it just gets shoved right back down Crazy's throats, and there's not a lot he can do, and it's just been kind of repetitive, just like that, just right back at him. So I think they gotta stop the bleeding of it, regroup themselves, and come in with a better mindset.
Yeah. I think one of the big things is, along with going west, there's going to be, I think, the personnel switch, right? And, I mean, they're going to have to improve their play, but one thing that helps with West is that it kind of hurts Marker. And Marker's always been kind of the X factor for the Yetis. Right now, he hasn't come into play that much since,
He
defense
just
has
has,
been...
there's just nothing threatening against him.
But now, on West, there's a chance where even if there's nothing threatening, things can happen.
He makes mistakes, yeah.
So, that's one of the things they're going to have to look for. If Marker plays as he usually does, if he has a solid performance, I think they still have the advantage on West, since they have, two central players, with Swift and Rush being their, the dynamic duo of this team. And, not a final goal. The Yetis take this first one 5-1, and a dominating performance on Central.